Hello, junior fans. Another episode of Stall Talk brought to you by Visit Pasco in Hilton Garden Inn, Tampa North. Here with head coach Garrett Strot. I'm Tyler Davey. Coach, another showcase in the books, Chicago last weekend. What were some of your takeaways?
I really like that with both teams, their compete level. Both teams came out and played hard all 4 games, and we still Premier was struggling to score a little bit, but they came out and gave themselves a chance to win all of them. To be honest with you, and with the chance we had, we could have easily just gone 4-0. With the late team, they just Hampton Roads beat us like 8-0 2 weeks ago, and then come back 3-2, and same with Charlotte, or not Charlotte, but Richmond. We right back and forth game, one of the best teams in all of the elite leagues. So I was happy overall with the way the guys competed and the way we played.
We talked a little bit last week about the new premier defensemen. You said you really haven't seen them much, and said you could expect some offense from them. What did you see through 4 games? Yeah,
I like both C.J. Jensen and Patrick Tuma. I thought they did really well just coming in at the last minute and playing. C.J. adds some size to their back end and is just a solid defenseman. Patrick does have a little bit of offense to his game. You can see he snaps the puck really well. His 3rd shift in, though, he lost a tooth, so that was kind of a tough. Hey, welcome to the U.S. Welcome to the USPHL, I guess. So, but he bounced back and still played in 2 of the other games. He had to sit out one of the games just because his mouth was sore. But no, he's a tough kid, and both those guys I thought did really well for us.
And adding those 2 to Premier, you had to bounce one back to Elite. That was Brennan Stouffer. What did you see from him?
Yeah, it really helped with Brennan back there. Actually, against Richmond, they have a player that's just tearing up the league, and we use him and Parker Chadwell to go up against him, and they shut him down. The kid had 3 goals against us, but he had a shorthanded, a power play, and an empty net. Those guys, when they were out on the ice against him, didn't give him anything, and he's the type of guy that can really help put up against other teams' top lines at the elite level.
This past couple of weeks, they have been hectic. 2 showcases, a lot of traveling. You're finally back home this weekend. How's it feel to just be back at this ice again?
Yeah, it's going to be a nice Sunday to finally have a home game after a month. And so, we're excited about it. We love playing where we're at. We love our rink. So, and then we're hoping after the game, a lot of kids at the game, we're going to have a skate with the players afterwards. So hopefully a lot of kids come out and support us on Sunday.
This was originally supposed to be a Palm Beach game. You switched it to the Eels, were able to book them. I know sometimes as a coach, it's easy. You'll take those 12-1 big wins, but when it comes to the Eels, it's always competitive, and I know for many reasons you'll take a game like that.
Yeah, and that's how you get better, because if you're playing against a game and you're winning 12-13-1, you really get nothing out of it, and if anything, you're getting bad habits. No, I'd rather, the Eels, every game we play with them comes down to the last second, and I expect nothing different this Sunday.
Juniors back in action at home this Sunday. This is head coach Garrett Strot. Coach, thank you.
Thanks, Tyler.
Here with Premier forward Derek Walker. Derek, a lot of guys in this team got off to slow starts, especially scoring this year, but you got your first goal a couple weeks ago against the Junior Blades. How much did that help your confidence?
It helped a lot because last season my first goal came in December, right before our Christmas break, so it took me a long time, and to get the first goal a couple weeks in really helped me a lot with my confidence.
And you guys have played in a lot of tight games this year, especially in that showcase, but you finished out with a 6-3 win on Sunday. How huge was that?
I think it was really big, especially for returning guys, because I know the Moose knocked them out of the playoffs last year, so to be able to beat them, depending how bad or good they were compared to last year's team, was really good for the team. We were all happy afterwards.
You guys have been away from home for almost a month now. The past 3 weeks have been hectic. 2 showcases, a ton of travel. What has this been like, this whole experience?
I love it. I love traveling. I mean, last year I played in the Western States League, and we traveled all the way up from Seattle to Las Vegas, so I love traveling because I've never really been to any other states besides Florida.
There's a lot of new faces on this team. You guys have had to mesh together. How have you seen the chemistry improve from the start of the season to now?
It's definitely a lot better because we all know each other a lot more. So we know how each other act outside of the rink. So it's crazy how much we get along. We just do everything together.
Junior fans, that's Premier forward Derek Walker. Derek, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here with elite defenseman Kevin Holman. Kevin, you guys just wrapped up the Chicago Showcase. Your team at the elite level has had a lot of success in the state of Florida. How good is it to branch out and see how you stack up against some of the other teams?
It's really important to see out of state because in state, some of the teams aren't too good. So out of state, those are the top teams, so we want to see how good we can play against them.
You were #1 in the league as a defenseman in points, 6 goals, 9 assists, good for a total of 15 points. What does that mean to you?
Feels good. Just keep it up. I just want to keep doing that and keep it going.
And with those numbers, you're obviously a 2-way defenseman. mentioned in your player profile Charlie McAvoy, your favorite player. Are there any other defensemen you try and model your game after?
I like Sergachev on the Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
He has some nice moves at the blue line that I like to do too.
And one of the big issues when you start with a new team is chemistry, getting to know everyone, building relationships. But you came here from the Scorpions, which you had a handful of teammates come with you. How important was that? How did it bridge the gap?
That was important. I played with those guys for like 3 years, so that really helped. And the new guys, we got to know them pretty quick. A lot of practices, so it's coming together.
Junior fans, this is elite defenseman Kevin Holman. Kevin, thank you very much.
Yeah.